What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about how and why the Constitutional Coin Rebellion begins today. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos. Get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Remember, we got the limited edition Christmas line, only available until Christmas. Get one while you can. And of course, try out some G Fuel Energy Formula. $5 off your first order by clicking the link in the description. And make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. If you make one referral, one person referred, by the end of the month, they're going to give you all the way up to 20 free shares of Google, guaranteed at least one. Each share at the moment is worth about $90, and for every friend you refer after that, they're going to give you 15 free fractional shares per referral, as well as an entry to the New Year prize board. Everything will be linked in the description. So today, I wanted to talk about constitutional silver. Sitting here on screen, we have a nice little selection, and by the way, the title of the video is going to be about the Constitutional Coin Rebellion, which I'm going to get into momentarily, but it goes beyond constitutional silver as well. It goes beyond constitutional coins. We can also include pure silver into the mix as well, and it doesn't even have to be a pure silver coin. It can go for rounds and bars as well, and by the way, it doesn't have to go for just silver. It can go for gold too. Point of the story, well, let me just get into it. So sitting here on display, we have a nice little selection. We have some Washington quarters over there. We have some Roosevelt dimes. Man, I completely forgot to bring some Mercury dimes. It is what it is. We have a Walking Liberty $50 right there. And we have some Standing Liberty quarters over there on the side, which I'll get into in just one second. So today's video was actually inspired by a TikTok user who goes by Mr. Patch MS1 over on TikTok, and I posted a video on TikTok talking about 90% silver coins and why I personally believe they would make an excellent, incredible Christmas present, or any type of present, especially for the younger people in your family. If you have any kids or grandkids running around, I think a 90% silver coin or 2 or 12 could make for a fantastic present, and I explained exactly why in a full-length YouTube video just a couple days ago or just a couple weeks ago, at sometime this month. Just go on my channel and look for it. Should be pretty easy to find. But I also took a little clip from that video and I toss it up on TikTok, which is what I do every single day at 4 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. So if anybody's interested in following me on TikTok or Twitter or Instagram, it's at Mykie DYDSS across all platforms. That's MYKIE DYDSS. Follow me on other places, not just YouTube. But anyway, I posted this clip on TikTok, and I got a video response from a user named Mr. Patch MS1. Now, I could very easily go ahead and explain what this response video was, but I figured, why bother telling you when I can just show you? Check this out right here.
Constitutional silver is not only a good present.
It's my video. His video.
If you love me, give me financial freedom. Start the Constitutional Coin Rebellion.
That's the whole response. Mr. Patch, I don't know who you are or what you're talking about, but I'm in. And as soon as I saw that video, I started thinking, I was like, what in the world is the Constitutional Coin Rebellion? And I started to think about it, and I don't know if this is exactly what he was talking about, but my own personal interpretation is this. Using 90% silver, or pure silver, or gold, who cares, using real, true, honest money to make transactions with, as opposed to fake, fiat, glorified IOU debt note currency. Now, anybody who has been following this channel for at least a year or two, I guess. I don't remember exactly when I started doing this, but I remember I made a joke when I first started my silver videos, like 5 years ago. I made a joke saying that if anybody wanted to buy a DYDSS t-shirt or hoodie, kind of like this one right here. Portion of the proceeds are going right to St. Jude, so if anybody wants to get one, you have until Christmas to do so. Link in the description. But I made a joke about 5 years ago saying that if anybody wanted to get one by paying me in silver, I would absolutely do it. I said it as a joke. I mean, I would have done it, but I didn't think anybody would like want to do that. It's just easier to pay with a credit card or a debit card, I guess, or a check. And maybe about 1 year ago, somebody actually requested. They said, hey, I'd like a DYDSS t-shirt, and I'd like to pay in money, not currency. How could we go about doing that? And I was like, well, that's pretty interesting. Didn't expect to actually make a transaction like that, but I'm in. So we made the transaction. And the interesting thing about these silver coins that you have on display, by the way, Mr. Patch, I noticed that you had some standing Liberty quarters that you used for your response video, which is why I included a few of mine. Now, unfortunately, mine are so worn down, you can't even see the date. I think one of the three, you can kind of see the date. I'm outside, so it's kind of hard to see right now, and I'm looking through the camera. But I have 4 of them, the obverse and the reverse right here. Really nice looking coins, and I didn't even know that these were coins until one day I just accidentally stumbled upon them on eBay. I think 2019 maybe. 2019 was the year I started to integrate more 90% to the stack, and I was looking for some 90% silver coins, and I stumbled upon these, and I said, what in the world are those? Did some research, and I didn't really pay too high of a premium on it. Not a whole lot more than a Washington quarter, so I picked up a few. Anyway, making transactions in real, true, honest money as opposed to currency, as opposed to using their system. Let's just use our own. To me, that's my own interpretation. The Constitutional Coin Rebellion. Or, I guess we could also refer to it as paying in real money rather than fake money rebellion. So I would encourage you to do this. And obviously I wouldn't encourage you to do this for everything. I would encourage you to do this with the people who are also in the community. If you need something from someone, or if you want something from someone, offer to pay them in money. Offer to pay them in real, true, honest money. Not that fake for currency nonsense. Real money, real silver, real gold. Now, the interesting thing about the precious metals is obviously the spot price fluctuates, but the amount of silver or the amount of gold the coin contains remains the same. So, for example, a silver dime, one of these little guys over here, Mercury dime, Roosevelt dime, doesn't matter. A silver dime is about 1/14 of a troy ounce of silver. So just take the spot price divided by 14. That's how much each silver dime is worth in terms of currency. So right now it's going on close to $2 per silver dime. So if somebody says, hey, if you want one of these, it's going to cost you $2. If they're in the silver stacking community, offer a silver dime. That's the currency price tag attached to the little piece of real, true, honest money. Quarter, on the other hand, 1/6 of a troy ounce of silver. Washington quarters, standing Liberty quarters, doesn't matter. A quarter's a quarter. If it's a 90% quarter, it's even better. A 90% silver quarter, 1/6 of a troy ounce. So just take the spot price, divide it by 6. Each silver quarter at the moment is worth about $4. So if you want to make a transaction and something's going to cost you $4, offer to pay with a silver quarter. If it costs $8, offer to pay with 2. It's the same thing, but it's our system as opposed to theirs, as opposed to the bank system, the Federal Reserve system, the government system. This is our system, or at least it can be. $0.50, 90% silver $0.50. About 1/3 of a troy ounce of silver. Take the spot price divided by 3. That's how much each 90% silver $0.50 worth. And if it's a 40% $0.50 divided by 7, because one of those is about 1/7 of a troy ounce, give or take. But let's just work with the 90%. 1/3, give or take. Take the spot price divided by 3. Boom. About $8. So the transaction that I made with silver coins. And by the way, pure silver said the same thing, but instead of having to do a math equation, you know right off the bat, spot price is, I don't know, let's just say it's $24. You can make a transaction with a 1 troy ounce pure silver coin, round or bar. Preferably low premium stuff, because then you don't have to worry about premiums. Or hey, maybe that could be our way of charging sales tax, factor in the premium. But anyway though, the transaction I made, you just have to do a little bit of math. You just got to figure out how much makes sense at that time. You could say to somebody, hey, it's going to cost you, I don't know, let's just say maybe a quarter, a dime, and a $0.50, potentially. Maybe you do the math and something's going to, maybe you want to charge somebody $14 for somebody. But you don't want $14. You want a dime, which is about $2, a quarter, which is about $4. That's $6 right there. Plus a $0.50, which is about $8. $8 tacked onto the $6 from over here, $14 right there. See, it's the same thing. And right now, as I'm explaining it, even as I'm explaining it, I have to think about it. It's like a math equation. But once you get the hang of it, and once you actually start doing it, it's the same thing as using currency. It's the same amount of math. If somebody says, "Hey, that's going to cost $37," you're gonna say to yourself, "Okay, what am I going to need for that? I'm going to need a 20. I'm going to need a 10. I'm going to need a 5, and I'm going to need 2 singles. Okay, here you go. Here's just $37. It's the same thing. Quick, simple little math in your head. You can make these transactions. In my opinion, I think that's what the Constitutional Coin Rebellion is. That's my own personal interpretation of it. Using our system, the original system, the real system, not the fake House of Cards system. Paying, making payments, or receiving payments in real, true, honest money as opposed to fake fiat currency. And not only that, when it comes to, barter and trade, a lot of people like silver because hypothetically, if some doomsday scenario is taking place, and currency goes to zero, something that's made out of silver, something that's made out of gold is obviously, it's always going to be worth something no matter what on God's green earth happens. Money will always be worth something. Currency has the potential of one day becoming worth absolutely nothing at all. But it doesn't have to get to that point. Why does it have to be some end-of-the-world doomsday doom and gloom scenario? What about a simple transaction today? What if somebody within the silver and gold stacking community says, "Hey, I have this and it's for sale." And you say to that person who's also in the silver and gold stacking community, "Hey, can I pay in money? Can I pay in constitutional coins? Or a small piece of gold if it's a larger transaction?" You could buy a car off somebody with gold. If that's what you want. You could buy a t-shirt from somebody with some silver. You could buy milk, bread, eggs with silver. Silver could be for like small little transactions like that, if that's the type of transaction that you'd want to make. Imagine buying silver a couple years ago when it was in the teens, $13, $14, $15 an ounce. It's appreciated in value quite a bit since then. And making a purchase today with that silver. You get a whole lot more than you could have gotten a couple years ago. Imagine where we'll be a couple years from today. Who knows? Maybe we'll be in the same spot. Maybe it'll trade sideways for the time being, or maybe it'll go up, maybe it'll go down a little bit. Who knows? But I believe that's what the Constitutional Coin Rebellion is. I don't know what Mr. Patch over there on TikTok was talking about. He was probably just making a joke, but it put an idea in my head. I was like, hey, you know what? I can make a whole video about this. So once again, shout out to Mr. Patch MS1 over on TikTok for inspiring today's video. I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. When you hear the words Constitutional Coin Rebellion, How do you interpret that? What do you think of when you hear those words? And the way I explained it, my own personal interpretation, does it make sense? And on top of that, have you ever made a purchase in silver or gold? Have you ever received silver or gold as payment? And of course, is that something that you would consider? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. We have the limited edition DYDSS Christmas line, only available for, what, another day or two? Get one while you can, and a portion of the proceeds are going right to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. It's the season of giving. Help us raise a little bit of money to help children with cancer. Try out some G Fuel Energy Formula, $5 off your first order by clicking the link in the description. It's December. They have buy one, get one free sales going on periodically throughout the month. So go ahead and buy one. Go ahead and maybe even get one free, and go ahead and get $5 off on top of that. Link in the description. And of course, last but certainly not least, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. You could deposit as little as you'd like, even as little as a penny. It still works. It still counts. You still get your up to 12 free fractional shares. If you make one referral, if you refer just one friend by the end of the month, normally it's 3. This month it's only 1 human being. Webull's going to give you a guaranteed free share of Google with the chance of winning all the way up to 20 free shares of Google. As I'm filming, each share of Google is worth about $90 right now, so don't pass up on an opportunity. For every friend you refer after that, they're going to give you 15 free fractional shares of some of the most rock-solid companies on the planet, by the way. Ford, Coca-Cola, Starbucks, Apple, the list goes on. And also, for every friend you refer, you're also going to get an entry to the New Year prize board for every referral you make, which means in January, Webull's going to be taking all the people that made referrals in December, picking a couple of random names and sending them even more free shares of Google. Everything will be linked in the description. If you don't want all these free stocks, all these free shares, get them anyway. They're free. Just sell them. Congratulations. Now you have the cash to go and get you some silver and or gold with, which you can then use to participate in the Constitutional Coin Rebellion using our system, not theirs. Screw their system. Our system. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know one more time. What are your thoughts on the Constitutional Coin Rebellion? Is this something that makes sense to you? Am I completely off? Maybe you think it means something completely different. And of course, have you ever made a payment in silver and gold? Would you ever make a payment in silver or gold? Have you ever been paid in silver or gold? And of course, is that something that you would accept? Is that an acceptable form of payment for you? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace!